Connor's breath absolutely stinks after them 10 cheese rolls.
Welcome to Break the Hairdresser, the show where we're taking your favourite hairstylists and pitting them against their least favourite services in a warm, nurturing and highly hostile environment. Today we are going to be meeting Kyle, who has an addiction to overfoiling, overcomplicating and Chris Appleton.
Hey, I'm Kyle, I'm from Manchester and I've been doing hair for about 6 years. I normally kind of do lived-in colour. I'm really scared about freehand balayage, something that I've been nervous about doing.
Alright Kyle, before we start, I just have a couple of questions just so that we can get to know each other. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What was your last redo and was it your fault?
So basically, there was this client and I put a base 8 on, but it wasn't a true semi-permanent range. So it was like an 8 on a root tap, and she messaged me 2 weeks later and her hair was ginger, like, not just ginger, but like really, really ginger.
So it was your fault?
Yeah.
Have on your application form to mention your favourite hair idol, your favourite inspo, and your death row meal. And for all of these answers, you wrote Chris Appleton. Are you disappointed that I'm not him?
A little bit.
So if you'd like to look at the camera and if you have a message for Chris.
I love you, Chris. I've emailed you about like a million times asking for a job, so come on, give me a job, Chris.
Emma, could you bring the balls, please? Kyle, can you juggle?
I cannot.
Can you try?
I can. Oh, this is right. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Now, and this is Savannah.
Hi.
I've never had my hair dyed before, so it's pretty exciting.
What kind of vibe are you thinking?
I think more natural looking.
Yeah.
What is your first go-to? What would you be wanting to do in this situation?
If I was to do this situation normally, I would literally, depending, I'd probably do like a 3/4 head. I'd tease the root slightly, feather it up, and then I'd use like a Redken Shades EQ, like, depending on the base, like a 7N. And then remelt it down and then tone afterwards.
So you're almost creating your lightness first and then you're using your secondary step to then create the blend and the lived-in look.
Yeah.
It works, okay, but it
fades.
It fades and it makes life more stressful for you. So I'm going to give you a challenge. There's 2 main challenges I'm going to give you today.
Yeah.
Both of them equally traumatic. One is that you're not allowed to use any foils.
Sharp.
0. Okay, so everything is going to be freehand. The second thing is you're only going to have 30 seconds. 30 seconds?
30 seconds!
You will have 30 minutes to apply.
Okay.
Not including like toner and stuff like that. I'd also love that you don't backcomb today. I'm basically confiscating every single security blanket that you have ever had in your whole life.
Literally, as soon as you said started, foil of that, my backcomb's got me still, like, still got it.
You've got no foils, no backcombing, and you have to get it done in 30 minutes.
Okay.
But you are going to be cracking these out non-stop after this, okay?
To achieve Savannah's 30-minute lived-in blonde without any overcomplicating or any overthinking, this is the techniques we're going to use. We're going to alternate between thick weaves with large gaps and fine slices, painting deep W shapes on the weaves and deep V shapes on our slices. We ensure we paint the colour to end on razor fine points, whether it's on the top of a V or a W. We'll leave about 2 inches between each section, more except around the face where we'll paint a little bit higher that we're going to paint first to save even away the hair that we're going to leave natural.
Quick look in the mirror and check, is it the same balance either sides? It looks pretty balanced to me. We've got our face frame sectioned out and we've got enough coverage at the back. So what this means now, if you think about it, that took us, now, normally as you get quick ready, you'll probably be able to do that in about 5 minutes, but it does take probably about 20 minutes off your application time. See, we're gonna alternate between 2 different shapes when we're painting. Okay, we've got our woven sections and we've got our slice sections. So with your woven sections, you generally want to go for like a W shape. I also used to call it chicken foot.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about the name?
Interesting. Why is it called chicken foot?
You'll see. So remember, this was woven out from our hairline, so when the hair is being brought back, Now, just for these finer sections, the board is nice because it does create a little bit of tension for kind of your finer areas. But when you move up to the bigger areas, I'm gonna actually take the board away from you.
Okay.
To inflict further trauma. Okay, so little rule, start below where you wanna go.
What's that, sorry?
Start below where you wanna go.
Start below where you want to go?
Mm-hmm. Say it 3 times.
Start below where you want to go, start below where you want to go.
Perfect.
So let's say you want to go like here and you want to blend up there, you'd start more here.
Exactly. A lot of people will try push through to get like more saturation on the underneath. I never really chase that dragon, okay? Because if the hair is if it's gonna naturally go through, it's naturally gonna go through where the hair is finer anyway, so I would rather just surface paint. Okay. So when you're surface painting, you should barely feel the brush making contact with the hair, okay? And another thing that I want you to remember is when you're nervous, so when people start having like micro panic attacks and start working like this is how you start to get issues. This is how you start to get lumps, stripes, and all these kind of things, because every time you make contact with the hair, it has to blend again. What I'll always get people doing, this is not that obvious on a smaller section, but usually when you take a step back, you want to really clearly be able to see your shape. For here, we're not going to use the board. You can if you want, but the only time I really use the board are for sections like this where it's a really fine piece of hair. Okay. So normally, as long as you've got enough hair, the hair will act as the board. Yeah. And you hold it with like a little bit of tension. So what was our rhyme again? Start below where you want to go. There you go. Okay. Okay? Because if I start here, I've got nowhere to blend. So again, fake it till you make it, right? You're going to be panicked and nervous and afraid for your life, so you're probably only going to do this. Don't do that. Right? You want to make sure just the tip. Just the tip. Mm-hmm. And you're going to make sure that you go in broad, deep strokes. Yeah. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you're going to fill in both sides, okay? And then if you want to get more saturation, instead of going in here and trying to color that in, that's insane. It's not going to work. What you will do instead is just continue to make the edges a little bit bolder, and that will naturally fill it in a little bit. Try paint down, see how you find it. Yeah, lovely, and go. So see the way you're kind of going, so your tension's lovely. See the way you're going in little small strokes? Right, okay. Big, dramatic, delicious painting. Yeah. So start below where you want to go. So if we want to go to here, you're going to start here. Really feather-like motions. Lovely. Sorry, so enthusiastic. You got it, Kyle. Get a bit confused to get on this side, because I'm left-handed, I can get on that side, but it's like, how do I feather up from this What feels most comfortable for you? Like, would you paint this way? Yeah, yeah. And then when you're using your hands, really blend. I want you to really go for it then. Okay. Because I feel like that'd be more comfortable for you. Yeah. Connor's breath absolutely stinks after them 10 cheese rolls. But also see when you're getting those little blobs, okay? What you can do is that works great, but you can also lock it in. So just lock 2 fingers together and see the way it will kind of smoothen out. All right, Kyle, so you smashed this, to be totally honest. You happy? Yeah. So I'm just gonna give our camera a little 360. You can see that you've created really beautiful pockets of space. You can see that your definition is really, really clear. You can see your saturation on the ends is perfect. Now we just need to do these front pieces. So have you had it before with educators that have been like impatient with you or like frustrated with you because you're left-handed? Well, it's completely different because it's on the opposite side, and obviously because I'm left-handed, they've got to visualize what it's like for me to do it on the opposite side. I think like when, for example, you're showing me how to paint, it's the same, but I've just got to try and mirror it. So like little things such as, like when I've watched some of your videos, I've just screen recorded and then flipped it. That is so clever. Connor didn't know I was left-handed, and he actually talked me through it, and he actually tried it himself, which I thought was amazing because not a lot of educators would put themselves in a position of like discomfort. Other than wanting more left-hand inclusive education, if you could change any one thing about the industry, what would it be? Probably the education towards apprentices, because I felt that my level of education wasn't provided to like the highest of standards. I just feel like with younger people, they don't show you things like this, they'll rush you. To-person teaching has always been great, but like in education schools and stuff, I feel like they're not bothered about new trends like this or showing people kind of
rush and get the money.
Tick through the module, yeah. What's your gut in terms of tonality? What are you thinking? And I'll translate it into Shades EQ talk.
So if I was to do something like this, I'd probably do like a 9-3-1.
Okay.
I like to put a bit more gold tone in some ways, but I need that little bit of an ash tone, but just as a neutralizer.
But we use a 10 GI and an 8 GI, you're going to get a 9 GI, and then I would mix it with a little bit of 9 VG.
Okay.
With shades as well, it is best to leave it on for like the full 15-20 minute development time.
Okay.
You can kind of reduce it a little bit because the hair is a small bit porous, just naturally because it's curly. So you could maybe leave it on for a little bit less. We can add a little bit of clear in, but I think that's going to give you the best. It's just going to enhance this, make the hair really shiny, and then we can see your lovely work.
Yeah.
Ready to go? How's it going? How's it looking?
Really good. It looks so pretty. Like, I'm really excited to see it.
Are you feeling more confident in your freehanding painting abilities?
Blend looks stunning.
Slapping. Okay, I have a little game for you.
Yeah.
If you want to play, because we need to leave this probably another 5-10 minutes. I'm a big fan of leaving toner on full development time. So we've developed a little backwash game for you.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's called Client or X. We asked our community to submit to them the craziest things their clients have told us and the craziest things their exes have ever said to them.
Yeah.
And we want you to guess which is a client and which is an ex.
Okay.
You confident?
Yeah.
Let's do it. My parents would kill me if I married a hairdresser. Give it a second, let the people at home have a minute or two to decide. Drop a little comment. What do you think it is? My parents would kill me if I married a hairdresser.
X.
It's a client, Kyle, unfortunately. For every answer you get wrong, we are going to cut a section of Savannah's hair off, by the way. I thought loyalty worked both ways. Give it a second for the people at home.
X.
You sure?
Am I getting all these wrong?
Unfortunately, you are. That was, in fact, a client. And finally, and I think I'll leave this unanswered, actually. Me and you will talk about it after, but I kind of want the people at home, the people at home in all of their homes to have one extra one. I've just had my waxed. Do you want to see it? We'll talk about it later, Kyle. For the people at home, let me know. In the meantime, I think your toner is done. I'm gonna get you to come in. I need you to present to our very esteemed board of judges.
Wow. Hi, I'm Kyle. I've done balayage today. I did freehand. This is my lovely client. I absolutely crap myself when it comes to balayage, and Connor's taught me how to do some freehand, and it's just taught me how to learn some different techniques and stuff like that. It's honestly stunning. I just love how natural it is. It looks so pretty, and it so suits the client as well. She looks gorgeous. Yeah.
And we do have a little award that we'd like to present.
Where did she come from?
Oh, thanks.
Hi, I've been. Hi. Connor. Thank you. Bye.
I'm absolutely myself.